Enough World Cup draw, Nez. What about some cricket?
Allez, let's go.
Arsenal suffered the second league defeat of the season at Aston Villa, Nez. Unai Emery and his boys are unstoppable at the moment.
Do you know what? I didn't see it coming, but not necessarily because Villa aren't very good. It's just more so I think Arsenal are very hard to beat.
Yeah.
And the manner in which they did it, the 95th minute, was a substitute, Emi
Yeah,
Buendia.
yeah.
Scoring
Crappy
the
goal
winner.
as well. Like, you should not really concede from any defense, not just Arsenal.
No. And what we're seeing at the moment is Villa are the form side in the division. That's why they've climbed up from the bottom three all the way towards being 3 points behind.
Yeah, they're in the
Arsenal.
title race for me.
Exactly, and I thought Arsenal were clear. I didn't think Man City would get close. I didn't think Villa would be getting close, but somehow that started to tighten up.
Yeah.
So credit to Villa. As you said, it very much brings the title race into a discussion.
I agree.
But be honest with me though, do you think Villa are title challengers?
I think if you're 3 points behind the leaders, whoever you are in the title race.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Whoever you are?
Yeah. I don't know
sure?
for how long,
Okay.
but for now, they are very much.
How many points behind would you need to be for you to be considered a title challenger?
So I think if you're 6 and less, even 6 points at this stage of the season, you're still in.
Okay. I wonder what Palace are at. Are they close?
I don't think they're that close.
Okay.
But they're
But if they get there, that was Julien
Exactly.
Laurent, everyone. If you have any issues.
Ryan Cherki did Ryan Cherki things and Manchester City destroyed Sunderland. Ned, in case you haven't seen the Rabona assist from Ryan Cherki, please go and check it out. But Ned and I had special messages on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, he was outrageous.
Wow.
I think in this game where Man City obviously played well to basically stifle the Sunderland side, but some of the touches that he had,
Yeah.
it was so special and he felt so unique.
Yeah.
I think you look at some of the talent that City have had in the Premier League have had, but here's this 2-foot player doing what he's doing it and doing it so naturally. It felt at times like he was playing almost like a different game to other people.
Yeah.
And the assist for that Foden goal, I'm so happy that Foden scored that goal because otherwise that highlight disappears.
Yeah.
But instead, to be able to cross in with the Rabona, but then also not knowing whether he's right-footed or left-footed, but knowing that he wants to have a positive impact like that, it's an amazing goal. And the downside to me is that it wasn't a prime-time game, so everybody could have seen it live.
True, it was a
3 o'clock, yeah.
so the blackout here in England.
Honestly, wow.
You know, for me, what sums him the best is in this Rabona assist is that, like you said, because he's ambidextrous.
Yeah.
He could have crossed the ball with his left foot as well as he did with the
exactly.
Rabona
He
right.
didn't need to. It's a great
Exactly.
point. Yeah.
But because he's so all about instinct, for him, the ball was there. He just thought, okay, here you go. And it was amazing. Pep Guardiola liked the cross, he said, not so much the Rabona cross.
Okay.
Which I think is probably fair.
Yeah.
Because had the cross not been good, I think Pep would not have been happy
But
with
to
Ryan.
give him credit for as well as he played on the weekend, it wasn't because of showboating.
No, true.
That
true.
was the one
Yeah,
instance
that was
when
the-
he
the
did
only
something.
instant. Yeah,
that was the
very
only
true.
instance, and
That
it
is
led
very
to a
true.
goal. So realistically, you can't be too mad.
Another game for Chelsea and Nedum and another disappointing performance and result. What's going on?
It's a story of consistency, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, for the way that they played against Arsenal, especially with 10, and the position they were in at the time, I think they were second in the league. Like, it's tough to not believe in them.
Yeah.
But this is one of the problems with young sides. Sometimes you see the highs, sometimes you see the lows. And also, there's the discussion about, well, what Chelsea like without Moises Caicedo.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
There's no doubt.
you see his importance now, and fair play to him because, you know, once upon a time, you saw the price tag, and these days you see the value.
Yeah.
So it's disappointing for them.
Yeah.
To not be able to score as well is an issue. But
Even with Palmer back.
exactly. And to be fair, seeing Palm come back, he's been out for a little while now.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be his absolute best for a little period. But I'm still a Chelsea truther. I think they'll be
No,
all
me
right,
too.
you know.
But I'm a bit disappointed. The Leeds game and then this
Yeah.
at Bournemouth, it was not good.
The Leeds one is. No, do you know what? They're both disappointing. I was going to try and shoot
no,
some
I
down
agree.
there.
It's
No,
both
no,
disappointing.
I'm with you on that.
Newcastle bounced back from dropping 2 points against Tottenham by beating Burnley then. That was
yes.
straightforward.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. But there was an Olympico scored by Bruno Guimaraes. Is that right?
Yes.
So do you know the story of why it's called an Olympico?
Was he in the Olympics first?
No.
Was he
no.
in the Olympic Stadium in Rome first? No, go on.
So this is on a very quick search. So this could be wrong. I didn't ask Grok or anything like that, so I apologize. But it was an Argentine player in 1924
Yeah.
scored against Uruguay, who at the time were Olympic champions.
Of course, yeah.
He scored direct from the corner, so it was called Gol Olímpico because it was Olympic. There's a goal against the Olympic team. and he scored directly from a corner. And
Amazing.
from that standpoint, it was then called the Olympico.
Thank you. I'm
Listen,
glad you came.
And if that is incorrect, Google. Google's the issue. Google is the issue.
Crystal Palace beat Fulham in the derby on Sunday, and they are now up to 4th in the Premier League.
Sneaky, eh?
Yeah, Palace
sneaky.
losing to United, and then next we're going to have the 4th.
Well, they would have felt they should have got something from the United game.
Yeah,
but it's
true.
interesting, actually, with the slate of games for Sunday just gone, they weren't necessarily like, say, Napoli versus Juve, for example. And the 4:30 game being Fulham against Palace.
Yeah.
Like, it's intriguing in some senses, but not necessarily something where you'd, in my opinion, pin the Premier League's hopes of people dragging people's attention.
That's true, yeah.
But maybe we should think differently because Crystal Palace are in the top 4.
Yeah.
Given the fact that they've lost Eze, the fact that, the squad isn't the biggest of squads anywhere, and you can hear that from Glasner now saying,
after the United game, you said,
should be more. But they're quietly going about their business. And I think in some ways, for as much as they're winning, I think teams are finding that they're a really, really tough team to play against. And when, I love it when centre-backs score late goals.
I know. Because they rode their luck a little bit. There was that Smith Rowe goal that was disallowed.
Always need to ride your luck at times.
Yeah.
But I think Mark Gahey scoring the goal
what a
is
season he's
8-7.
having.
Yeah, it's really, really, really good. And, I just think he could have been at Liverpool in the trenches, but instead he's at Palace
or he would have made
top
them
4.
better and they wouldn't have that run. We don't
Listen,
know.
either way, he's still in the top 4. So,
exactly.
things
and
are...
not Liverpool.
Yeah, things are looking good for him. Shout out to Mark Gahey anyway.
Tottenham finally won a Premier League game at home. Woo, Ned!
Yes.
And even Xavi Simons scores. So it's a pretty special afternoon.
It's a good goal as well.
Yeah.
But
I mean, what are the defenders doing for Brentford? 'Cause
sometimes you just got to delay.
Okay, delay, yeah.
And then sometimes...
I often wonder why they delay so much sometimes.
It's like trains, isn't it? Especially from Houston. Delay. Sometimes it gets cancelled, But it's the way that it goes. And it was a good result for Spurs. And I think if Thomas Frank would have lost to his old side Brentford in front of his new fans, I think again that would have been like a big mark against them.
Yes.
Let's not say that they would have been expected to do it, but we know Spurs can win games. They've technically got the best away record in the division.
They do.
So you think they'll be doing great at home as well, but they'll take that win. Maybe there's going to be, like it was goal and assist from Simons, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe we've got positives. Maybe they'll find consistency because you can't have 60,000 people turn up every week to watch their team lose. But 8 points from 8 games for a team like Spurs who are in the Champions League, it's not great, is it?
No.